Rita, we're talking a lot about how CPAs and CGMAs are becoming strategic value partners to the business. Can you talk a little bit about how you see that?
Yeah, I see it more and more that there's a reliance on, the accountants and the finance professionals, and a lot of them are the CPAs and the CGMAs. I really see that there's just the ability to understand, analyze provides a lot of value. I think that be able to understand the business, but also understand the financial aspects of it, enable you to really be able to guide your business partners in terms of helping them make the right decision. And I see it more and more where finance and accounting has a seat at the table. It's no longer an after the fact invitation to be at the table. You have a seat at the table because there's real-time decisions that need to be made, and all companies want to become more agile. And considering those, not only the financial, but how those financial considerations impact the business are really where the strategic value comes along. And the ability to be agile requires the finance teams and the accountants, CPA, CGMAs, whatever you want, wherever they are, to be, front and center and have a seat at the table.
That's well said. And it's enabled by the pace of technology. So automation of our historical accounting recording functions is happening that helps free up some of our time, add on new skills.
Yeah, I completely agree. But I also think there's value to some of those experiences people go through earlier on in their career. So they learn the basics, they learn the foundation. I think those are able to be leveraged to bring that value to an organization by going through some of those basic foundational things as well.
I've heard you talk about the idea that a accountant can learn finance and added value things probably easier than a finance person can learn accounting. Is that what you mean by that?
Exactly. Where, the accounting skills can really leverage finance. And I think a lot of accountants today, especially people who are CPAs with the 5-year, the 150 credits, a lot of them have a more finance background than I think they used to in the past. So I think they are naturally inclined to work into the finance, some of the finance roles. I do think it's harder for someone who doesn't have some of those foundational accounting skills to really work their way into some of the accounting roles that really are important to make them a better finance professional in the future.
Yeah, you got to know where the numbers come from and that they're right before you can analyze them and support the business with them.
And figure out how to forecast and predict what's going to happen and that type of thing. Agree.
Yeah.